heroes. Pugna Grimstroke is really, really strong in the mid game before BKBs come out.
And not being able to just call it to yourself easily. It's in the bottom lane. Rasmus is poking away over here, Nico Baby, but Gilgear on the back line. FNG is really just poking here. Can they finish him off? That's a question. The creep wave will try to use the tree, tries to salve up. Can they turn this back around? They should be able to. Yes, FNG will fall.
Yeah, that's worth it. They've got salve. He can heal back up. Pressured again. Honestly, Refraction does pretty good against life drain, surprisingly. It really blocks the first couple of seconds.
FNG is just bullying Gilgear here. In fact, he gets himself a solo kill. Either way, I think you lose this tower pretty quickly. You're up against a Pugna, right?
Yeah, there's not that much you can do.
Stormstormer?
Oh, Stormstormer.
Oh, Hanskin and FNG have found themselves a TA, but they will be able to get the kill on FNG. So Hanskin now having to be very, very careful. It's going to get the pot, the little trap pop, followed up with the Earth Spike, and Tofu will collect the kill.
If they do that, it's going to be easier to invade against TA or anybody else. There's Stampede.
Stampede. And then the bottom, Gilgear's here along with the Monkey King. They're looking to blow up Nico Baby. They're going to be able to. The follow-up, though, here from Blimp. Have to decrepify. They go. They use the life drain, and they're doing a decent amount of damage. As Rest is just ticking down over to the side. They do manage to get the kill onto FNG. Nico Baby goes down, but they lose Ace, and they're going to end up losing Gilgear.
So the Ultra Lake him. And in the meantime, TA's farming. And giving Pugna a little gold advantage doesn't matter.
The arena, the spear to the wall, and of course the life drain. That's a dead Rasmus. Stormstormer is rotating down with Gilgear. Meeting the hook shot though coming in from FNG, cogging up. That's another kill going over to Limp. And looks like we'll probably lose FNG here because they are not happy about this on the side of the Smashers, but they do have to be careful.
Limp is doing a great job showing us how good this last pick Pugna was. He just decrep life drains everybody and they can't do anything. Look at this. Here it is again.
Again, and they do have the Inkswell on top of it. They just have to close the gap over onto Ace. They'll stun him. Oh, a little bit of a whiff spear here coming out from S4. So they go use the Stampede. Stormstormer chasing after S4. Got the tree dance over on the side here for the Monkey as he leaps back down again. It's just going to try to take down the Pugna ward. Another shot coming out. They'll go. They'll drop the Chaotic Offering. They've had enough of Limp, for God's sakes. On the back line, though, Hanskin does get left behind. And S4 is trying to wait patiently. Will try to push this Golem away. Oh, the stun, though, coming out. The spear, though, is able to save Limp. He's still alive, but not for much longer. Eventually, he will fall to Tofu.
All right, let's see how the smoke breaks here. Hanskin's going to place a ward. They're going to see right away. This could reveal that there's a smoke.
Hook shot. Immediately over onto the TA. They'll pin her to the wall, and they just need enough damage. The Hex does buy a bit more time, but eventually they will kill Stormstormer as Limp sitting on the very far back line gets the kill onto Gilgear. Double soul by double silence coming out here as well as they'll try to burst them down. Can they do it in time? Oh, the stun coming up from Ace, though, will be able to keep the Warlock alive. Rasmus looking, oh, good shield bash, though, again coming out here as they just can't seem to get their hands on the side of Alliance right now, even with this Warlock slow coming out from Tofu. Do they still try this?
Aim and hook into ceiling.
Nah,
it's just done.
It belongs to the side of the Hellbears.
Or can they get a pick off? They're going to grab S4 at least. He's got Blink, though.
Does have the Blink. He's got someone nearby, though. Immediately saying, all right, they fight up with this arena. The Soulbind comes out. The finger came out, but it wasn't enough damage as they split it off to the side, and they do manage to go and drop down. They get the kill over onto Hanskin. On the back lines, S4, he survived a little bit longer, but he is going to eventually fall. But that is, again, the Aegis getting taken off of the TA.
They're going to have to keep more tempo. This is not by any means the end of the world.
Limp would like to go and just remove Rasmus here as FNG with the hook shot will ensure that is a dead Rasmus, but they do have to be on the run now. Ace up into the trees. They're dropping some of the traps. S4 is nearby. They'll stun over here onto the Clockwork. S4 waiting patiently here. Are they going to be able to keep alive? No, but they should be able to put a little bit of damage over here to this TA. And
Pugna just doesn't matter anymore. Pugna is going to have to start playing really defensive instead. And he's putting up a Octarine 4.
Nice spear over to the side here. They even go. They drop the arena just to ensure that they get the kill on Stormstormer. And Limp is hunting. Hook shot coming in again from FNG. The push back immediately. This is just going to be a dead Warlock, although he had the 4-7. He's trying so hard, but the stroke of fate coming in from Hanskin will ensure that Tofu falls. Action currently on the side of Hellbears.
Best thing to do while they're buying time, for sure.
FNG is teleporting, though. Figure they've got this tower in the bag, and they're looking to probably try to fight them off of the building down here. Yeah, the smoke comes out. FNG trying to get into position. Does see Stormstormer. Careful, the teleports are coming out. Hookshot in, again, immediately over to the TA. Going to Cog, throw right off the side, they go and they drop the chaotic offering. But look at this damage. The Soulbind comes out again, looking to just spear him over, and they're gonna be able to go. They take it down. Follow up here over on Gilgear, who's next to fall. Ace the Stone Gaze, and the Sake just holding them into place. The split shot comes out. Oh my goodness, Ace goes down, Rasmus goes down too, and now Tofu is trying to hide in the corner, but you can't run from S4. It's a triple kill. Working on the Scotty next as the item for the DOTA. Limp has just, his positioning has also been very, very good throughout this being, oh dear, oh Tofu, he just stepped out of his base. He just wanted to put down a ward, guys, over on the back line zone. They find Ace. They're gonna try to hold him into place here. They're stunning up S4, trying to keep him in place, but they just lose Ace immediately. He takes one step out. S4 even going for the arena. He would like this kill over on Tofu, and by God, he will find it. Game firmly in Alliance's hand right now, as they just methodically are sweeping across the map. And again, FNG, okay, the 4-step comes out. They will end up leaving Gilgear behind, though. So they're looking like a very dead lion as they get the Soulbind off, too. Spear over onto the side. The double suck coming out. They'll go and they'll drop that golem on the backlines. But look at Nico, baby. He's just chasing them down one by one, taking down Tofu. He'd like to take down Rasmus, too, but isn't going to be able to get his hands on them.
You're really good.
Yeah.
FNG's definitely been there at all the fights. Feels like 17 of the 21 kills. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yo, yeah. Hellbear Smashers, they don't want to take these long, drawn-out engagements because Nico Babe just super happy to sit in the middle of everything. And look at this, the hook shot again from FNG with the Inkswell just immediately pushing off to the side here on the Centaur. Stormstormer jumping on the other line, but they have the Stone Gaze here. They've got the Mystic Snake as they just chew up people on the back line. They take that Tofu, they take that Rasmus, Gilgear, and now they're soulbound up over here. Stormstormer and Ace in this terrible-looking, just three-legged race as Nico Baby chases down 8. They really want to get the kill over here onto Limp, and they're not going to be able to because it just gets frozen here into place. That's another kill here, and the G's get dropped.
I mean, it was time, basically. They needed to hit this BKB timing against their opponents like a couple minutes ago, 4 or 5 minutes ago, without giving them team fight advantage wins. This die a bit slower. This buys you time to hit neutral camps, try camps, that kind of thing. Get Medusa that farm period of the game.
Pretty nice sitting in this meta currently, but you have to be patient, right?
Yeah, you do. You have to be patient. You have to be a little bit careful in the laning stage. You're strong, but you have to not die too much because then you lose your laning advantage and then it just doesn't feel good anymore. Maybe
S4 actually, yeah. It's got Surge. No. He's gonna get the first blood.
No big deal.
Gonna make a play here, tough, that feels like, yeah. Limp, they can see themselves a lion. The spear off to the side, too, over onto Rasmus. He's gonna have to swashbuckle himself away, but the gank squad coming out from Alliance, they've got the aggression, and down will go the Pangolier. You could feel your hype. Unskin. It's gonna go and boop Stormstormer over here as Limp gets himself that haste over top. Do have to be careful though because they've got plenty of slows and stuns coming out here from the dynamic duo of Tofu and Stormstormer. So Unskin will pay for that with his life. But look at this. This is the fastest fish you ever did see here. Chasing down Gilgear, even going for the arena. That is some cute armor you got there from the Triot, but it's not gonna protect you from the God of War.
He is fast. Doesn't take much. Just a couple agility items. Get some attack speed up levels are a big deal. Tofu getting charged bottom though. We'll see.
And they even dropped the wall on top of that. Look at these TPs coming out. They have the vacuum. They're gonna drag back, but Stormstormer, he is here. They'll find the kill on Tofu. Trying to hold up here with that meme hammer. Hanskin hiding in the corner. He says, please God, don't look over here. Does manage to get Stormstormer to walk through the wall a little bit. To go right back in again. There it is, though. Again, the Astral Imprisonment. S4 can't do a whole heck of a lot, but Limp is, of course, here. He gets hexed up immediately here from Gilgear. Rasmus rolling thunder, coming in, bounces right back as he's able to roll around, but the Ice Blast comes in and connects over onto Stormstormer, as now Limp is just chasing after Rasmus. Nico Baby's here as well. Would love to get his hands over here onto this Pangolier, but it's just a little too fast for them. Feels like they're considering it. They're trying to get more information. S4, spawning out Ace. Ice Blast, can they connect it? The wall, Ice Blast is gonna deploy that debuff. And this is not looking great here for the Medusas. Ace, he just doesn't have the mana to be able to go and use that Stone Gaze, so he's going to fall. They turn this back around. Rasmus rolling around in circles here. They do have the Hex, they have the Finger. Can they burst down Hanskin as he is the one who is left behind, but they missed the stun. He's able to just charge away to the creeps. Over on the back line, Limp is still here, and he is very angry. He's going to duck behind the wall, though. So he'll find the kill on Gilgear.
A little bit low from the previous fight, so.
He Nico Baby and Limp, they find themselves a friend down here. The Pangolier just coming back alive, and now he's gonna be dead again.
Gotten enough kills or been around enough team fights that are successful for him to get all these extra levels. So, like, we haven't even seen a Sandy's Eclipse yet. At some point, he should have gone a solo kill here. We haven't seen it.
Vanish up Nico Baby. Good way Alliance is playing, though. The stun. Limp waiting so patiently. He's got the blink, of course, with that arena. Would love to get the jump in here. Hear the Rolling Thunder coming out from Rasmus. Immediately, look at the way Alliance. They just Delta split instantly. Nico Baby, though, finds Tofu. Wants to get rid of this pesky tree as they follow up with the arena. Big ol' Ice Blast getting tossed in as well. The nice stun coming out, but Stormstormer, he's left over on the side. He is going to go down to FNG. Hanskin running away here from Ace over on the back lines. They'll end up losing the Spirit Breaker. Rasmus getting chased after here by Nico Baby, trying to get that disarm off. Not gonna be able to quite find it. Ace, though, left behind here. He's separated from the rest of his team as Limp just focusing him down. Again, Nico Baby charging after Tofu, immediately finds himself Medusa over in the tree line. No mana left over here for this Medusa. The spin is out. She doesn't have the stone gaze here as they just roll around, and down will go the Medusa. And they'll just focus up over on the tower.
The rolling boulder coming, and as a result, Alliance gets to disengage with getting caught there. It's almost like they need to just start with Overgrowth to lock them down, but they couldn't have anticipated. Great hex.
Gilgear? It was a great hex. Is it going to be enough to save him, though? Stormstormer buys him just a bit more time, but I'm pretty sure that this kill belongs to Nico Baby. Ward here placed. We'll spot out Tofu just making his own rotations, and they do throw one over on the triangle. Stormstormer, Ice Blast coming in. It's going to knock him off to the side a little bit, but should be able to still... Oh, he drops a hammer. It's not enough to take down Hanskin, though, because Limp's coming right back up again. He's got to dodge out of the way. Rasmus, though, rolling on through. We'll allow him to get the kill as S4 in the mid lane. He drops the wall. Is he going to be able to survive? This looks pretty good here. They could turn this back around. Looks like Gilgear will go down. S4 having to be a bit careful in the top lane, though. Again, they have that banishment. They'll finally take down Hanskin as well.
I'm pretty happy with this performance. Like, they just got to keep Medusa alive, keep getting items.
Choo choo, here comes Hanskin. They'll go and use the Overgrowth to buy Tofu a bit more time. Ice Blast gets tossed. That doesn't quite connect, but all of this damage will.
Nature's Prophet, you just, unless you put like Tinker Wards down, you just don't see him.
TP coming out here from Limp.
Well, they're gonna try.
He's got the arena, he's got the spear immediately, and they're gonna have the charge out as well. He does end up using that arena. They go and they drop the hammer, but they drop the wall on top of it too, and they drag everybody back into the beautiful vacuum. So Rasmus will fall, and Stormstormer will go down right after him.
He's just so confident. He's got 4 points in his bulwark now, so he's taking almost no physical damage. He had an Essence Ring. He didn't even use his BKB, even though he had it.
Oh, Gilgear, the spear forward immediately. Hanskin is here. Can they turn this around? The Hanskin's taking a lot of damage under the tower, plus with that finger. Not quite enough as the Omni Slash is coming through. Tofu will fall. The spin coming out now. Nico Baby just gonna back off since the Stone Gaze has been popped. Smoke up over here on the side of Alliance. See Stormstormer, they do whiff the sphere, but they should be able to push him towards the wall again as the follow-up. The Cavalry's here. You have to be careful, Gilgear. Trying to get into position, trying to perhaps... Nah, they just realize, all right, Stormstormer. Sorry, mate, you're dead.
See if they can slow down the Roche at least, but I don't.
I mean... Yeah, you don't want to go rolling into that. In fact, they spot out Gilgear because of the nice... Okay, it's a good spike here. Whiffs the sphere. Hanskins, though, very, very speedy. Nice Yules, though, will interrupt for now, and it looks like Alliance, they will back off, but you know what that means? Nico Baby gets himself an Aegis, as Hanskin immediately gets turned to stone. Is chasing after Ace. Nico Baby, though, running after Ace right now. Immediately, the follow-up. They've got a nice wall. They've got the BKBs as well as Rasmus just rolling on through here, trying to make as much chaos as possible, as Ace is managing to just walk away, but oh, they're backing over here onto the wall. They follow up with the arena. They're forced to walk through again. As there it is, there's that Stone Gaze running right back in. Nico Baby on the back line. He's somehow still alive as Tofu goes in. FNG also falls. Nico Baby somehow still alive. As soon as he's going to be able to get the kill over to no, they do. And that's going to be the Aegis getting popped. The buybacks are coming out though now for Hellbear smashes. Lion and that Treant coming back in, but Nico Baby's got his eyes on the prize. He wants Stormstormer, and he's just not going to be able to quite find it in time as Gilgear turns back around. Can they get this kill over onto Nico Baby? Yes, they do.
What a fight. Now they're just trying to see who gets picked off.
Well, the Rapier has been queued up. Oh, God. Ace just outright buys it. Okay.
Okay, we're still in it. We just need to take a good fight. And frankly, the Deuce feels hard to kill. Very difficult to kill right now. Yeah, sure, Wall Repli would be okay, but like, she can fight very good against Juggernaut, against Mark. She has so much raw HP, she's not as vulnerable to bird stuff.
S4. Smoke gets broken over here on Tofu. Drops a ward. The Vision can see Hanskin and S4. Nico Baby making his way over as well. The positioning coming out from Smashers. Immediately, the Rolling Thunder rolling on through here. This is going to bounce around. Beautiful wall row. The vacuum, they drop the hammer. Gilligan just immediately gets obliterated, as now the rest of the side of Alliance, they're trying to just avoid this Juicer for the time being. So they found themselves a Pangolier over up here onto the cliffside. It's an Omni Slash over the back line. Can they take down AC? Take him out! There's a Rapier on the deck, my friends, as Hans goes down. Rasmus also falls. And that is indeed a team wipe for the Hellbear Smashers, and Nico Baby just got himself a nice, shiny new toy.
In the Divine Rapier or the Blade of Alacrity? What's the best option? Man, the fight just was really well executed by Alliance. I mean, Hellbear Smashers got to initiate correctly, right? They jumped in, they got the rolling boulder on Nico Baby. Nico Baby was on the ground for a while, but
they just got to
when
finish.
they jumped in, it just changed everything.
There's no buyback
sure.
other than the Pangolier. And what can Rasmus really do here?
You read it right.
Yeah.
Perfect call by Alliance here.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
All right, there it is. The G's get dropped. Alliance, they've done it. They've secured themselves the top spot here for Season 2 of the Western European DPC. They gotta be feeling real good right now.